Welcome back, guys. On this episode of SCQ Rotors, we've got Stephen Beach and his Proboost 808 Mazda.
How you going, Wayne? Thanks for coming today, man.
No worries.
Yeah.
So here it is here, eh?
Yeah.
So, Beachy, tell me, where did it all begin?
All right. So, in the early 2000s,
Yeah.
I met Grant Dixon Proboost. I had a VL Turbo. I swapped it for a RX3 Coupe. I met Grant Dixon. He kept the car alive for me back then. I lost my license a few too many times and had to get out of the game. So
As we all do.
Yeah, so I stayed.
We know what it's like.
So I stayed in the car scene, but didn't have a car for a long time. And then in 2013, I bought this car off a guy named Jay Carson. It was a 95% complete car. Had an engine built in there, but it was here nor there. So in 2014, we ripped it out. We ripped the Helltech out of it. We put a Microtech in it. Grant built the engine for it.
What's in it?
It's a 13B turbo.
Yep.
It's clearance balanced, external oiled.
Bridgeport or?
Full cut Bridgeport.
Yep.
Run a top loader, Hilux diff, 4 Indy Blues.
So you're running a top loader?
4 top loader gearbox.
Yeah, right.
Something that Grant Dixon used to run back in the early days. So it's a bit of a, I don't know, a bit of an underdog box. People think it's a an old tractor style thing, but
Yep.
at the end of the day,
I'd sure be strong.
Yeah,
Tough as, eh?
Yeah, so they've been good for me over that. I had Series 5 gearboxes to start when I first started racing in 2019, roughly. Every second meet, I'd just brake, main shaft, second gear, whatever. Just kept on pulling it in and out. Grant found me a box. He said, "It's on the floor of my shed. Come and grab it."
So this was way back in the beginning?
This was in 2019.
19?
19, yeah.
Yep. So about 5 years ago, yep.
Yep. And then, so I ran two and a half years on the first one, which was a 25 spline in shaft.
On the box?
On the box, which I broke the main shaft on that.
So you've got this for, you race it, right?
Yeah, so the main goal when I first got the car was to run a 1099.
Yep.
So 1099 and then go to take my family out street cruising and do all the cars and coffees and...
Yep. So street car, basically, that you can take to the track.
Yep. So basically no cage, it's not teched, runs 1050s. I drive it out to the track as it is. I let the tyres down to 15 PSI. I race it, I put the tyres back up, I drive it home.
And this colour, it's immaculate.
Yep.
How'd you go? What is it? What colour is it?
So it started its colour as NT Nitro Ford. It got a bit of a spin put on it through work. It's one of our first waterborne jobs that we did in Cyrox. So all the prep work got done in the shed at home, and then we took it out to a mate's place at Jim Boomba, and we laid the colour and clear down.
Yeah.
And then
so it's just a custom colour, basically.
Very custom, but yeah, it's just a slight variance off the Nitro.
It's amazing in the sun. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a cool looking colour. Goes well with the chrome.
Yep.
So, but yeah, that's the.
And you said you're running a Microtech?
Run the Microtech LT10C. For street purposes, and for what we're doing, the car probably makes about 450 horsepower.
Yep.
It's enough for the. That's
so you got any future plans for it, or?
Not really, no. No, not at this stage. I think I'll just I want to do drag challenge in. I'm booked into do drag challenge in April. So I've got a number in my head that I want to run 6/8 to the 8th that are, and I want to dial in and see if I can get the 3 days out of the car. So now it's not more about going faster, it's about more consistency.
Yep.
I know what we've got, I know our combo. It's just, yeah.
And what, I'm just looking at your tyres and that here, what are you running there?
So I'm on an ET radial, a 225 50/15 radial.
So that's the category in, is it?
It's more around the gearbox style. So if you get doing drag challenge, it's more around the gearbox. So because I'm not properly H patterned, because the top loader is a vertical gate, I can't run the manual box or the manual box section. So I have to go in a sort of a DIY sort of dial your own class.
Oh, well, I mean, like with your size of your tyres, does that predict your category that you're in? The 225?
It can do in some meets, but in the ones because the car's not teched, I'm sort of limited to where I can go to anyway.
Yep.
So like street compact really.
And yeah. What are they?
They're a Mickey Thompson.
Yep.
ET radial.
And the rims?
The rims are a Street Pro rim. I'm running a 15 by 8 at the back and a 17 by 4 at the front. I just think they just make the car look shit hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had 18-inch FR1s on it, like the Simmons.
Yep.
But yeah, they just make the car look a little bit old school tougher, I reckon.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I see you've got your Savannah tail lights.
Yep.
And your Savannah badges.
Yep.
Is there any reason behind that?
No, not really.
No?
No, there's not. No, I bought the car with the Savannah tail lights in it. It had different badges on it, but when we painted it, I put new bars, all new indicators and everything around it, and I had Savannah ones there, and I just thought we'll just keep running with the theme of the Savannah theme.
Yeah, well, you kept it on running with your daughter as well.
Yeah, well, the funny thing about that is that when me and my wife first met, we were renting a property in Runcorn, and it was number 1 Savannah Place. Spelled exactly the same, but no H on the end.
Yeah, right.
So it's sort of been a bit of a theme thing all the way through, you know?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So,
all right. Excellent. Well, thanks for that, Steve.
No worries.
Righto, can you start it up for me, Steve?
No worries, man. Let's get it going.
So there you have it, guys. Little feature on Beachy'S Proboost 808. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like and subscribe button. And if you're interested in having your Pride and Joy featured on the channel, get in touch. Thank you.